Okay student, now listen, we are going to see one important sum which asked in coherent and incoherent addition of waves. Okay, the question is the interference pattern is obtained with the two coherent light sources of intensity ratio n. By interference pattern, the ratio of I max minus I minimum, I max plus I minimum will be. They are asking this ratio. Okay, so first of all, you know what is the formula for I max. Okay, the formula for I max, it is square root of intensity 1 plus square root of intensity 2 whole square. Okay, likewise the formula for I minimum is square root of intensity 1 minus square root of intensity 2 whole square. So first we have to find out this intensities. Okay, they already give that intensity ratio n is equal to I1 by I2. Okay, from that I am going to find out I1. So for finding out I1, I can multiply this I2 with n. So the I1 is n into I2. Now I am going to apply this in the formula. Now I am going to find out I maximum. So for I maximum, instead of this I1, I can write what is? I can write n into I2. In the square, I am going to write n into I2. So instead of I2, I am going to write I2 itself. That's it. Okay. So the common thing between the both is I2. Okay. I have to take I2 from these two along with this square. So I can write it like that. I2 square in the bracket. The left out is here root n. The left out here is only 1. Okay. If you multiply with this square root of I2, you will get the same value again. That's it. I'm clear. This square root of I2 will become like I2. So in the bracket you will have root n plus 1 square. Likewise, I'm going to find out I minimum. I minimum. So instead of I1, I can write n into I2 minus, instead of I2, I can write I2 itself, whole power the square. I'm going to take I2 from this bracket. It is like that. Okay, it is same like this. The square root of I2 whole power the square, it will be like I2. So the remaining one is root n here minus 1 here to the whole square. So we found out I max and I minimum. Listen carefully. The next step we are going to do numerator, then we will going to do denominator. So the first is I max minus I minimum. So you can see here I max is I2 in the bracket of root n plus 1 whole square minus I minimum is I2 in the bracket of root n minus 1 to the whole square. Now I am going to take I2 from both. It is like I2 in the bracket n plus 1 whole square minus root n minus 1 whole square, like that. Okay, so it looks like the formula a square minus b square. So this is a root n plus 1. A is root n plus 1 and the b is root n minus 1. So if it was a square plus b square, I can write like that a plus b into a minus b. Okay, so now I can write like that a is root n plus 1, a plus b, the b is root n plus 1 plus b is root n minus 1, that is a plus b. Okay, into the a minus b, the a is root n plus 1. Okay, look it careful, we have one minus and b root n minus 1, like that. So you can short it like that, root n plus root n, it is like 2 root n plus 1 minus 1, that is 0. So in the multiplication, here look it carefully, this minus should be multiplied inside. Okay, so it come like that, root n plus 1, and you will have minus root n. Okay, it will be multiplied inside plus 1, just like that. Okay, you can short it like 2 root n. Okay, this, and it can be write as this root n plus root n minus root n will be cancelled, and plus 1 you will get 2. So you will get 2 into 2, that is 4 square root n. So that is your I max into I minimum. So now we are going to find out the denominator part. The denominator part is I max plus I minimum. The denominator part is I max plus I minimum. So the I max is I2, the square root of root n plus 1 whole square, plus I2 root n minus 1 whole square. Now we can take I2 from both of it. Okay, so it can be written as root n square. Root n square is n, root 1 square is 1, plus, okay, root n square is n, root minus 1 square is plus 1. Okay, now it can be written as I2 n plus 1 plus n plus 1. Okay, you have 2 n's, so you can write as I2 in the bracket 2n plus 1 plus 1 2. Okay, you can take this 2 from this bracket. You can write as 2I2 in the bracket n plus 1. So look at the formula carefully. You have to find out I max minus I minimum by I max plus I minimum. So the I max minus I minimum we already found out. Okay, it is I2 4 root n. Okay, we found out I max plus I n, it is 2I2 bracket n plus 1. Okay, you can cancel this I2, you can cancel 1 2s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So the final answer will be like that, 2 root power n by n plus 1. I am clear? This is the